Today on the channel, Star Wars Clone Wars Target exclusive Black Series, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for our daily Star Wars unboxing and review every single day in 2021 and possibly beyond. And today we got a special one, hot off the truck, Target exclusive Star Wars Black Series, The Clone Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi. But for all your other Star Wars needs and a whole lot more, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. But today, we're talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi, probably my favorite main Star Wars character throughout the years. If you guys have seen the Clone Wars, you like Obi-Wan more, I feel. I feel that it gives more depth to the character. Instead of just known as the old man Obi-Wan Kenobi, with nothing wrong with old man Obi-Wan Kenobi, but really cool to see the younger version coming up, and very cool to get Star Wars Black Series figures dedicated to the Clone Wars. I hope this line does continue. We'll see what happens in the future, but as of right now, like I said, Target exclusive, seems to be hitting the shelves this week. However, I believe the mod set date is 5/23. It's a Father's Day promotion, but a lot of the stores, they've been trickling out, but when they do go out, they're filling a whole shelf on an end cap with these. So I feel like distribution will not be terrible on these, at least if you're after it right away in the next week or so. You should be able to get these if you hit multiple Targets. Maybe they'll be online. I have to think they'll be online as well. But just really cool to see Star Wars exclusives out there at Target and based on the Clone Wars, especially in this cool new packaging, which is a nod to the past as well. So there it is. There's the little set the stage a little bit, but we're going to do it like we normally do it. We're going to talk about the figure, look at the packaging, unbox it, talk about it, see where it goes from there. So old Obi-Wan Kenobi, like I said, a favorite of mine. How about this packaging though? Top notch. Some of the best packaging I've seen in a long time. You know, it's funny, the Black Series, they're all over the place. We remember the old Black Series packaging. We definitely know the new with the mural on the side. Then we still get the gaming grates that are kind of like the old packaging. And now we get this out of nowhere. This Clone Wars special packaging with the Clone Wars helmet on here. Throws it back to the old 3 3/4 line that looked just like this on the packaging. I absolutely love it. It's a touch of the past with modern updates, and then the 6-inch Black Series scale. Very, very solid packaging. Gets an A+ for me. I love it. I think it's just breathtaking. It catches your eye. Something about white packaging really always catches your eye in my book. You guys tell me what you think, but blue and white together, that's a recipe for success if you ask me. But there's Obi-Wan in there. He comes with his lightsaber, and we'll talk about that when we get him out open. You got a little glamour shot here. You got his name there. You got the Star Wars 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm's kind of logo there. We're seeing that on everything right now. Star Wars Clone Wars up at the top. You got the J-hook that looks like it's part of the helmet. It looks like an antenna there. I think that is extremely solid, like I said. I like it a lot. The back, not a lot going on back here. You got that 50th anniversary timeline. You got Star Wars Clone Wars at the very top. And a bunch of warnings down at the bottom. I would have loved to have seen at least the other 3 members of the set on the back of the package, but historically, all toy lines, when it's a store exclusive, hey, Hasbro says we don't have to spend extra money to promote on the back because the stores already purchased this. It's their own little series. They're not going to want us promoting other things for other lines and stuff. It is what it is, and that's how most exclusives end up going, for good or for bad. But the back here is just a little bit of plain. There's nothing to even read here. That's really disappointing. It just has the commemorate the first 50 years of Lucasfilm with figures inspired by the Star Wars Clone Wars. That's all it says back there. So we don't get anything about Obi-Wan. I would have loved to see a little blurb like the traditional Black Series that says something, you know, Obi-Wan was general in the Clone Wars and one of the leaders of the Jedi on the front lines. And, you know, it writes itself. You could do whatever, but none of that. But at the end of the day, it's about the figure. Hey, I'm throwing the packaging away. What do I care? But I like the blurb. I like to set the stage. It's part of the whole process. For me, action figures are weird. I like getting them in the mail or finding them in the stores. That's the start of the process. Then I bring them home and I admire them. And then you open them and you look at the packaging and then you open them. It's a whole process. And part of that is reading the back of the package. I don't know. So shoot me. There it is. All right, let's open it up. I forgot to mention on the glamour shot, this is Clone Wars cartoon. It's not Clone Wars movie. So there you go. But we see with the Star Wars Black Series going forward, they're trying to make all the faces and everything, if you're a cartoon or you're a video game or you're a movie character, all look like they blend in the same universe. And that is the way to go, if you ask me. I think you'd agree as well. I want to be able to display them all together. Or if you're a kid, you want to be able to play with them all together. That's how I go. So 4 and up, I'm officially old enough to open this. So let's do it. Let's open it up, see how it goes. Comes off the card a lot cleaner and easier than expected. So I like that. We'll pull Obi-Wan out here. There it is. Kept it kind of nice. So you can see that packaging. I love that Clone Trooper helmet packaging. I think that is very solid. Great idea. Sometimes what's old is new again. See you later. Bam. All right, Obi-Wan in the old plastic prison. Some might say looking only like he can look. That would be me. There he is. Got his lightsaber. All right, let's bust him out. Let's bust out old Obi-Wan. See what's doing. See you later, up high. Alright, like I said, I'm a big Obi-Wan fan, especially the Clone Wars time frame. I liked old Obi-Wan, but I also like this version of Obi-Wan as well. Got all the articulation we're used to. He does got that Jedi robe over his Clone Trooper armor. Clone Trooper armor, we'll call it. I like this one a whole lot. However, I see it right now totally, and we'll compare here in a second. A lot of reuse here in the head, especially. It's the same exact head. If you guys remember the Clone Commander Obi-Wan figure from Walgreens, I guess I'll pull that out right now. Put that right there. Very cool figure from Walgreens. It was a Walgreens exclusive a year, 2 years ago. Once again, time, I'm not real sure. Comes with the soft goods cape and skirt. Where this has the hard plastic skirt and everything else. Not super mobile and movable around, but you can get a little bit. But it does affect articulation a little bit, and it will stay in place if you have it bent too long. But it's not terrible. I don't mind it. It's a little different than this one. This one's really nice with the soft goods, though. It's tough to beat. The exact same head sculpt here between the two. This one is a little lighter color in the beard, lighter color in the hair, where this is a little bit darker. This one always bothered me, though, with his cheeks kind of looks like he's got, some makeup on him or something. It's like very red cheeks on him, where this is more of a white peach kind of haze to it. It is a little darker, peachier. It's peachier than white, so it's off just a tad bit, and it's a little bit of a gloss to it, but it's definitely not terrible. And a lot of people want this Obi-Wan, myself included. More Obi-Wans the better. But I know there's a lot of people that missed out on this Walgreens one back in the day, so I understand. I understand needing to get this guy. But I'm very, paint applications look good. I don't see any problems. We got the Rebel logo over here. Besides that, it's pretty much a plain Clone Trooper as far as the arms and the legs and stuff. I'm trying to think anything else special here. He's got the belt around there, but the belt is not removable at all. Nothing comes off that belt. Lightsaber, it's your standard fair lightsaber, but he's got to come with the lightsaber. Surprised he doesn't come with a blaster too, but maybe they're trying to cut a few costs out here. But yeah, it's Obi-Wan, it's Clone Wars. This is exactly what we want. The articulation is a little limited. I mean, I don't get too deep into the articulation, but the shoulders are a little limited by his shoulder pads and into the chest protector piece that goes around him. So that is, if you're really big on articulation, there's some issues with this. You're going to have to fight and struggle, maybe heat up the skirt a little bit here and there. The lightsaber does not fit as perfect as I'd like. It does wiggle around in his hand a little bit, at least in his right hand. I wish it was a little bit more tight of a fit, but it is what it is. All in all, very solid. This is a must-have. If you're a Clone Wars guy, if you're collecting Clone Wars stuff, you have to get this Obi-Wan. I mean, he's a stalwart, a legend of the Clone Wars, as you guys know. Let's see, does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? It doesn't look like he does, guys. Not that foot. I'm guessing the other one either. The Walgreens one does fit on a ringside collectible stand. This Obi-Wan does not. It looks like a new foot peg, as it's in the front instead of the back of the foot, so that's a little interesting. But he does have pretty good stability, I thought. Yeah, maybe not. Have to play with it a little bit. I miss not being able to use the ringside stands. I like to use them for my Star Wars, but not in the case of this Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan, very solid, though. Don't pay the scalper prices yet. Be on the lookout at your local Target store. You guys know they're hitting right now. The 23rd, I believe the Sunday, is when they're really supposed to start hitting in mass. So be prepared for that. But usually, first week or so, you got to get after it. And if you miss it after that, it could be trouble. But I have to think this will be a little easier to get. but time it will tell. So there it is, the Obi-Wan Kenobi Clone Wars Black Series. I hope this line continues. We still got 3 other ones to unbox, and we will get to those. But Obi-Wan being my favorite, I had to do him first. So there it is. You tell me your thoughts in the comments. You picking this one up? You into the Star Wars Clone Wars figures? You gotta love that packaging, especially if you collected the 3 3/4. I did not, but I'm going back and picking up some of those, and I absolutely love the packaging. Those of you guys that were in the thick of it back in the day, you have to love this love letter to that packaging. So you guys tell me in the comments your thoughts. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We got Star Wars videos every single day, and then some. So for Obi-Wan and Obi-Wan, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.